we were supposed to be in line to become student pastors at this church. So they was like, yo, we'll put y'all in this position if y'all get married. Literally, Asia and I were like, hey, you ain't gonna step into ministry for the first time. Y'all, we went out and got married, and 2 weeks later, somebody say 2 weeks. They found somebody from, what's that school called? CFNY, whatever it's called. CFNI, yeah, something like that. They found somebody from there. They had a degree, just finished school, and they, without telling us, they put that person in front of us and made that individual the student pastor. And my wife and I looked at each other and said, so we got married for nothing? I can't make my life up. I cannot make my life up. Listen, we literally talk about, so we got married for nothing. And listen, people don't know this. For the first 2 years of my life, maybe 3, she can attest to this. Me and my wife really wasn't attracted to each other. We really didn't love each other. I used to pray, God, help me to love my wife.
Marvin Hurst has more on the allegations and the plea for mercy.
And now my name is known to everybody in Texas, it seems like.
This is Pastor Alonzo Diego Fuller. He's having a heart-to-heart with his church after bonding out of jail. He told members about his arrest. Fort Worth police say he had an outstanding warrant in this case. Fuller says officers surrounded his home. He even showed his congregation his mugshot.
Before it all came out, I already had an idea that I was going to post my mugshot, put my mugshot up there. That's me. I still look good.
Well, the 40-year-old is back in jail. He's been there since May 5th. Fuller is facing a 2-count indictment from March. The defendant is a clergyman, says the document, exploiting her emotional dependency on the defendant. The indictment also alleges he was this person's spiritual advisor. That's count 1.
And I want to just be transparent today, if that's okay. I want to be transparent, and I want to start off by saying that the allegations that was made towards me are absolutely false. I want you to know that. I often expect perfection from a position like this, but I just want to submit to you, Journey Forward Church, and let you know plainly, if you're looking for a perfect pastor, I am not your boy. I am human, I am flawed, and I'm still being shaped by God every single day. But I will say again, the allegations made towards me in this case are absolutely not true.
So last week we reached out to Pastor Fuller to try to get his side of the story on these indictments and the allegations. He declined our request for an interview, saying that he needed to speak to his attorney. CBS News Texas has not been able to track down the alleged victim just yet. In the meantime, Diego Fuller has been in a Tarrant County jail for close to a month. He describes all of this as an attack from the devil.
I'm asking you in this season to walk with Asia and I and my family. I'm asking you guys to fight with us, to pray with us, to walk through this fire with us.
Now, I got to tell on myself right now, Josh. I got to tell on myself. Because wifey and I, we got married church's way. Like her, she in the back with her cute self. Y'all, for real, we got married church's way. We did relationships church's way. What did I mean? Let me tell you. It was about 15 and a half years ago, almost 16 years ago, Brittany. And what happened is we were supposed to be in line to become student pastors at this church. So they was like, yo, we'll put y'all in this position if y'all get married. Literally, Asia and I were like, hey, you ain't gonna step into ministry for the first time. Y'all, we went out and got married, and 2 weeks later, somebody say 2 weeks. They found somebody from, what's that school called? CFNY, whatever it's called. CFNI, yeah, something like that. They found somebody from there. They had a degree, just finished school, and they, without telling us, they put that person in front of us and made that individual the student pastor. And my wife and I looked at each other and said, so we got married for nothing? I can't make my life up. I cannot make my life up. Listen, we literally talk about, listen, so we got married for nothing. And listen, people don't know this. For the first 2 years of my life, maybe 3, she can attest to this. Me and my wife really wasn't attracted to each other. We really didn't love each other. I used to pray, God, help me to love my wife. You got one more time, baby. You got one more time, baby. I used to pray that my wife would look attractive to my eyes. While all these other girls out here fine, Lord, what's wrong with my wife? Because I got married for the wrong reasons. I got married for a title. I got married the church's way. If you just do this, you can have this. And Paul deals with that mentality in the same chapter. In this chapter, listen, they was treating marriage like a safety net for sin. That's what they was doing. And so instead of a covenant for purpose, they was treating marriage like a safety net for your sins. So church's way can reduce relationships down to rules. Do this, do that. Just hurry up and get married. And it make people feel like singleness is a problem. It make people feel like they're incomplete. It make people feel like they are wrong. It make people feel like they are left behind. It make people feel like they're missing out on opportunities and doors are being shut because they're not in relationship. And it make people feel church's way will mess your mind up. Trying to do things the church way. So instead of becoming whole, people rush into covenants just to feel acceptable. That's been with us for almost 3 years now. You know this. You heard this before, a little bit of this. There's 3 ways. Here it is right here. We do relationships like this. The culture's way, the church way, and the Christ way. This is how we do relationships. We do it the culture's way, the church's way, and the Christ way. Let me work on these for a second. The culture way of relationship is this. You can write it down. I gave you notes today. The culture's way of relationship is this. It is driven by desires, pressure, watch this, and impulse. All throughout 1 Corinthians chapter 7, Paul is dealing with passions, temptations, and sexual pressure. And even earlier in the chapter, he says this. Look at what he says. He says this. He says, it is better to marry than to burn with passions. Paul says that. Why did Paul say this? Because people were letting their desires, watch this, drive their decisions. So he told them, if you do that, I'm going to tell you like what this is. Culture way says, if you feel it, follow it. If you want it, go get it. If